This is the Muze Hair Starter Kit, all right? This is the one-on-one of wig application, hair accessory application. This is how you get started. These are all the things that when my client buys her lace front hair accessory for the very first time, these are all the things that she needs in order to leave the salon or go home, all right? Let's get started. All right, guys, so this is tip one. These are all of the things that you need to get started when you first buy your wig or your hair accessory. So throughout the day, I'm gonna call this your hair accessory, okay? Not wig. We hate wig. All right, so first things first, you need to, here's your hair, and most of the time, it's all about the lace front wigs right now. So here's your lace, and one of the things that I really recommend that you have first when you buy your lace front piece is that you have a mannequin head. A mannequin head is great, and you want a wig stand. Mine is a little bit more advanced, but they have the kind that are a little bit more portable, and you can hook them to the ironing board or somewhere that the ledge is about maybe 1 inch thick at the most. So you need your mannequin head first so that when you take your hair accessory off at night, you have a place to store it. First, when you are about to apply your lace front, what you want to do is mold your edges. So this is one of my favorite products. It's Sebastin Resintek. This product is so good. When you first squirt it out of the bottle, it looks really liquidy. So that's one of the things I want you to notice. Like, don't be afraid, like when you first put it on, it just looks like liquid, right? But it really does like mold down to this, like if you just brush it on your edges enough, it like lays the hair down from the kinkiest to the softest hair. It lays the hair down. So don't be alarmed that it's like soupy and really, really wet. This is my favorite product. It really does act as like an edge control. So you want to get your edges together first, then apply your wig cap so that you create that baby hairs or just your base and foundation first, then wig cap, then hair accessory, okay? So this is the first product that you want to use first, either this or edge control. You can start the process out. When you're applying your lace front wig, you want to make sure that you are using a wig cap. Now, if you notice that this wig cap is a lighter skin wig cap, a lot of the girls are dyeing the lace and bleaching the knots. If you flip your piece over, which most women do, they flip the piece over, and what they do is they cut the combs out, or they cut out just the centerpiece comb and you bleach the knots. When you bleach the knot, what that does is it allows you to part your hair in any direction and you get this sort of lighter scalp. But one of the tips that I use is I like to use a lighter wig cap. Now the lighter wig cap will basically come through your lace front as a light skinned scalp, which pretty much is universal. It can go for mostly all scalps. So that's number one. And you can get a brown one, you can use a black one, but my tip is I like to use a lighter one. If you're darker skinned, you can use anything that's lighter than your skin tone. So you can use that as a reference, all right? So wig cap is number one. It protects your hair. We don't want to just put the wig on, it rubs off on the edges. These little lace front fibers kind of rub along your edges and that sort of thing. Over time, you can get a little bit of thinning on your edges. So your wig cap protects your hair. This is the product that I absolutely love, WM Creations. We love this product. Now, one of the reasons why I love it is because I've not heard of it giving any women any sort of like skin irritations or any problems with the hairline. You use this product, they use it in Broadway, theater, television, and I've been hearing that they've been using this product for over 30 years. So this is one of my favorite products. I really do love it. I'll get into a little bit later when you get a little bit of light around the hairline, because sometimes this product can cause a little bit of lightness around the hairline. So we'll get into that later. But for now, WM Creations is the product that I love to hold the lace front down. Right. These pins right here are called French pins. French pins are a little bit different than the pins that you buy from like CVS or Sally's or any sort of beauty supply store. These are called French pins, and the reason that they're called French pins is because there's no little balls or tips at the end. They're really, really thin. And the reason why you want these is because they can get through this lace really easily without creating holes. So that's the key. You don't want to get any like huge holes along your lace front wig. The lace front wig is very, very fine. So any little holes that you jam around the hairline, you will see it. So you wanna make sure that your French pins are your friends. So you make sure you order a box, French pins, online, and you wanna get a lot because you're gonna go through thousands of these, okay? And I like to glue first, pin second. Now, these are also the larger version of a French pin, but they're not called French pins. These are just called hair pins. You want the larger ones. And the reason why I like the larger ones is because that I can pin these through the back of my lace. And a lot of times you have lace in the front and then you have wefts in the back. In this case, this is a full lace, so I can use my French pins all over. But even still, I can use the larger ones along the hairline or in the back just to give them that extra security. I really love the larger pins. A lot of people do their makeup first. I recommend that you do your makeup first, but I always like to have that little bit of concealer in the end. So you might want to know what this is for. So you've done your makeup, you beat your face, you're looking super cute, but you still want to put a little bit of makeup along your hairline. Sometimes you just want to take a little teeny squeeze. You squeeze a little bit on your hand. You can take and dap it with like your ring finger or whichever finger, your pointer finger, and you just dap right along the hairline just to tone down any little whiteness, because sometimes the glue gets a little bit light along the hairline. So I take my foundation color and I go light first. So I'll go with my all over face color first, put a little bit on the ring finger, put it right here on your forearm, your forehand. You put a little bit here, you mesh it around so it's not very, very thick, and you just tap right along the hairline where you see that it's a little bit light. And then I go in with my contour color, which is one a little bit darker. I dap my finger right into it, I put it right on top of that other color, and I dap it so that I bring it all back down, because most people are a little bit darker around the hairline and lighter in the T-zone. So I use that darker color just to kind of shade it a little bit. All right, so make sure you have your concealers. Once you've applied your lace front wig, I like to use 99% alcohol for a few things. I use it for my cleanup and my removal. All right, so when you want to sort of clean up any like dripping, spirit gum that may have dripped, or any like extra residue, or if you want to take it off if it was wrongly applied, the 99% alcohol is great for all of that. Taking it off at night, whatever you need to do, your 99% alcohol is your friend. When you want to clean your lace front wig, how do you clean it? All right, so what I like to do is I use either the brown wood toothbrush. Now this brown wood toothbrush is my favorite. I do my baby hairs, or I can use it to clean off the lace, all right? So again, I like to pour it in the top, the 99% alcohol. I dip my toothbrush in here, and after I take my lace front hair accessory off, I just clean off the lace. All right? Clean that off every single night. Every single night, because you don't want to glue on top of glue on top of glue. So you just dip it in here and you just clean it off, okay? Every single night you want to do that. And sometimes you even want to hit the other side, because when you glue on top of glue on top of glue, you get this really messy hairline, all right? So that's what you use your toothbrush for. If you don't buy this brown wood one, you can substitute it for your toothbrush at home. But I like to just get something that's a little bit flat, maybe like 1 inch in width, so that you have a nice amount that you can grab at a time. All right? That's the wood toothbrush.